All right. Let's see. If for GJ to pull up a little bit, let them pull up some. What y'all in so far? Anything good? Or y'all just hanging out? Y'all was hanging out and see what was going to go on. I know the JP. I woke up and I saw. As soon as I woke up, I'm about to hop on. And as soon as I turned the USD JPY, I saw it take off. I said, "Yep." So yeah, that's gone. So yeah, it's gonna be a breakout. And they took off though. They definitely took off. Nice little breakout. They're being a little static right now, but we're gonna try to get some things for FOMC. Yeah, they took off like right there. I was like, they take off. It was kind of a little deli. It was hanging them. They still didn't break this A range. Still didn't break it. Yeah, they still didn't break it. I hear you. Just hanging. Yeah, I hear you. I hear that. Yeah, I'm trying to. I mean, like I said, I ain't gonna force nothing, but we're gonna find some good play by the rules today. AD CAD looks amazing. This counter trend. Nope. All right. ACAD broke the A range. Looks good. They broke up out of there. Where we at? We are 3 pips away. All right, guys. Let's do AUD CAD. Let's do AUD. Oh, AUD might be strong. Hold on 1 second. It might go ahead and let's see if it's worth it. Let me mark it up. See if it's worth it. We got about a minute. I got a minute to do this. So hold on. All right, guys. I'm if you're trading, I'm gonna play CAD. Play AD CAD for a sell. Use proper risk on it. Of course, it pulls back as soon as I want to get in. Of course, it pulls back. Of course, it does. Everybody got the same idea I have. Of course, they do. Same idea I have. They know what they're doing. 91,962. Market makers know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. Trap Centrals, FOMC. It's a good thing we got risk management, right? 62. Still got 3 candles on this thing. No, they might range out on us. Hopefully not. They don't range. 14 pips. Easy stop loss. Boom. 15. Probably closes in just a little further. Won't need all that stop loss for AD CAD. Spreads 3, so 6. All right, stop loss is 15 pips. Should probably come to the bottom of this A range, just about. 30 pip move. EG, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I can't mess with Euro pair. That's just me. I try to play them though. They just move different for me. So if you play this, we got 15 pip stop loss. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. It's gonna be one of them days though. Today's gonna be one of them days though. So definitely gonna be using exits. Gonna be using all types of stuff today. Have your stop loss on point. They have opportunity to come back to this high, which you probably could come up to this high here to save us. Let's see. Our stop loss ain't crazy. How far is this from here to here? Stop loss is tight though. It is really tight. We got opportunity to come down here. Let's see something. How far did they go to the A range? They went 28, which means they probably went at least close to another 30 out of it. They pushed 20. And our TP is 15. So can they come back up here is the question. Before they push down. They have room for BTS, but not quite. Not quite. So they might not complete it. They might not complete this. But they'll scare people though. They'll scare it. They'll definitely scare it. But we have some clean sauce here though. We got some clean sauce here. It's clean right there. Let's just see what they do. I like this up here. Yeah, I'll keep it here. I won't mess with that price right there, but I'll keep it where it's at right here. We'll keep it there. Keep our stop loss where it's at. See what else we got playing though. We are in correction territory, but like I said, I'm trying to trade with this. I'm trying to trade with the trend. I'm not trying to play against it right now. As much as I want to, I'm not trying to play against it. Man, this news has been insane. I did some paper trades the other day. I'm just like, let me just set some things up and see what's looking like. I'm like, man, this is ridiculous. Doesn't matter what you do. No matter what you do, it's like everything just pulls back, takes off. It's just like as soon as you get in the trade, they just want to take you with them the other way every time. Similar to this trade. As soon as you get in, they want to start taking you the other way. It was like that for like 5 or 6 trades. I'm just like, all right, yeah, I can't do this today. And they were all good setups. I mean, clear sales, clear buys. Let's check CHFJPY. Y'all just traded one pair today? GU dripping. Thing drip crazy. That thing went crazy. UJ. You wanna buy or sell, Carlene? For EJ. EG, sorry, EG. Gotcha. Assuming that can't later. Okay. Cool. Depending where your entry's at. That would have been obviously that was the better entry, but that would have been late candle. It's nice. They threw another one though, so they're looking like they want to keep you in the trade. They threw another one. Yeah, they look like they want to keep you in the trade. Yeah, there you go right there. So you got the potential to hit up here. Another 15 pips. So you got, yeah, potential 35 pips with their potential. Because if it break there, then you have all this room up here. If it keeps you in the trade, you have all this room up here. 107. You got all that room. So you got a while. You got a little while. If it keeps you in the trade, you have all that room. Yeah, you got a lot of room. So yeah, it's a good deal. It's good eye. I'm assuming that's your pair. That's your pair you like, EG? Yeah. It's pretty cool. Euro JPY. Yeah, guys, I figured I'd hop on the kill zone because this morning wasn't good. There was nothing good coming out this morning. 5 o'clock in the morning. I was like, there's nothing good right now. Everything broke out. I still wait for GJ to come up here, but I will play what I see for now. So wait for it to come up here, but I'm play what I see. Might have to trade somebody's on a 1 hour, so we're gonna have to see what they're doing on this 1 hour. Let's try AUD USD. Looks pretty good. Let's play AUD AUD USD looks pretty good. Oh, I think that's actually gonna take off though today, because inflation is supposed to happen today. With this this news, this inflation supposed to go up, which is not good. Well, I can't say it's not good because technically inflation is pretty good because it's growth. It means, you know, everything's growing, but I don't think that the monetary policy people look at it as good. So I don't know if they'll label it as good news or bad news for the U.S. this time, because inflation is technically not bad, it's growth. But their economy is so bad that if they're raising, if the inflation is increasing, that means interest rates and stuff are going to increase too, which is not good. So I don't know if they're going to label it good or bad for this one. Last time they labeled it bad, so let's see how far we are from the shift. they got the opportunity to spike down. AUD USD. So if the news come, they're gonna spike pretty good. So how far can they spike down? Pretty much right there. Or then come back to that A range. 40 pips back down before they try to go back up. I mean, yeah, if it's bad news for AUD, then that means that, if it's bad news for USD, that means AUD goes up. If it's bad news, if it's good news for USD, that means AUD is going to go down. So I just don't know how they're going to label it. I just don't know. I don't know. If they label it bad news, then this thing's taking off. But AUD, the Australian dollar moves, I mean, with gold. So it's right now, everything's going to be, the correlations, everything is just kind of off right now because the whole war and everything. So it kind of threw everything off. People threw sanctions against Russia. Some people didn't. So I don't know. It's messing everything up. Putin messed up the whole market. We're supposed to be trending right now. He messed the whole market up. Looks like the Australian dollar is gaining some strength today. They were kind of trash yesterday and today. But they're gaining some strength. So let's go ahead and let's see what's on. We might have to play some structure. Might have to play some market structure. Which means the Euro USD can actually go up as well. So it's all up in the air right now. Yeah, like I said, it just depends. Yeah, it depends on that. That's how correlation works. Bad news for one pair, the other pair goes up. If it's good news for one pair, the other pair goes down. If it's bad news for the if it's the base, like USD JPY is the base, so USD is the base, and then JPY is the quote. If it's bad news for the base, that means the whole entire pair goes down. If it's good news for the base, then it goes up. So yeah. So if USD gets bad news, everything that's attached to the major is going to have a movement. If USD gets bad news, so AUD gets good news, AUD USD is tanking. Euro USD is tanking. USD CAD taking off to the upside. USD JPY taking off to the upside. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yep, they taking off. So gold, inflation plays off inflation, so that thing's going to take off to the upside. Just the fact that they're mentioning inflation, gold could just take off. Silver, gold, platinum, copper, all those bad metals, they're looking for they play off inflation. So Euro USD, so AD cash still ranging a little bit. We got one more candle after that. If we don't not in profit, we exit in that beast. So we'll hang in there for a minute. So we get plenty of entries. All right, so I'm expecting I'm gonna play this play right here. I like this play here on GU at the very bottom on the 4 hour. I like this a lot, and I'm okay with the stop loss. So we're gonna make sure we get the stop loss. That's that low there. Let's see where we at. I'm gonna zoom out in a minute. Spreads are pretty high today. I'm gonna keep it at, I think it's at 2. Summer broker say 3. Good. All right, that's all right. Now let's go for 32.15. Let's see, 32.15. Yeah, let's go do that. All right, GBP/USD. I'm going to get in. You don't have to, but this is going to be a pretty big stop loss. All right, it's going to be at least 80 pips, so use proper risk on this. I'm looking for this to come back to the upside here. TDI looks good. All right, we have some rejection here in the volatility bands, which is this high here, which is the rejection here. All right, we got a market structure movement right here. We made some lows in here. We got market structure movement right here, looking good. And this is a long way up. This is a long way up for GBP/USD, especially with FOMC. But if we get stopped out, all right, it's gonna be stopped out at 29. You know, all the way down here, below this. So this gets bad news. This is like back to 2019 lows. This, you know, if USD goes ahead and they say, you know what, it's strong. They label it strong. This thing's gonna take off to the downside. And that's like 2020. That's 2019 lows. It's way out there. That's back when everybody, we used to kill GU. That's back then when we used to like destroy GBP/USD. Back when Brexit. That's back in Brexit. So we're gonna label some TPs though, because this one candle could take out all of our TPs. Just one candle. We got 150 pip move, so we're gonna label it in 50s. We're gonna label this in 50s. We want this move. We want the full deal. This is a 150 pip move. Boom. So let's get to 100. All right, we got TP3. All right, so this is gonna be this is a market execution. All right, it's a 150 pip move, and this is gonna be a 76 pip stop loss. So use proper risk based off your stop loss. You're counting your stop loss. So use 2% or 1%. I'm gonna raise 1% today because it's FOMC. So I'm gonna just do 1% with FOMC. So I don't get killed. Just the way it is. But I like this move here, especially knowing the news is coming out and the way that it's labeled. So in the event of us trying to like say, oh, we're gonna wait for this move to happen and wait for this to happen, by the time then this can already be 50 pips into this, because this is pulling back to the equilibrium, which is 50 pips. So we can get 50 pips pulling back to the equilibrium. It's all about whether when they release that news, if they just jolt down or if they jolt up. They could spring us with both buy and sell signals where they split the spreads, and they kind of split the spreads like this, where you can buy and sell. That entices people's like confirmations, and they'll wick them both ways, and they'll just activate pending orders and stop losses at the same time, and they just pretty much like spread the wicks out. Let's see if I can find one. Kind of like this right here, how that wick is, but they do it on both sides. So we can find a news one, but they do it on both sides. You guys know what I'm talking about. You've seen it happen before. All right, so GU, I'm gonna hop in and I'll get the parameters. All right, GBP/USD. Where'd I go? Here, where did I go? There we go. All right, going in now. Get the parameters now. There you go. SGU. Use proper risk on that, but put your TPs and stop loss in for sure. And let them roll. Oh my goodness. Hey y'all, I forgot, man. I kid y'all not. I be forgetting y'all. NZDCHF's in profit though. I be forgetting. I really do. We in profit on NZDCHF. I just realized that it activated my pending. If y'all took the pendants, NZDCHF is in profit. It activated. I really forget my pendants. I put them in. I'm like, oh yeah, well, I didn't put this trade in. I forget it's a pendant. Every time. So what was on your stop? What was on your stop? Y'all stop. Sorry, y'all stop. Y'all watch list. Did y'all play it, or everything you just did? Just said forget it. I'm not doing it. So I'm not messing with this week. You just said forget it. Our AD cat this is our last candle on AD cat. In that case, they'll probably go ahead and range out on us. See what they do. Let's see what they do. AD cat, where you at? Went to this last candle here. It's the last candle. See, they'll put us in profit. We got 10 minutes. See if they keep us in profit. They have the BTS set up. 1, 2 is their second candle on the BTS. If they don't complete and they don't put us in profit, they're gonna range out here to the top of this A range. They gave you the first leg, and they gave you the first leg, second leg though. You can't see it. Go to a line chart. First leg, second leg. They gave you that. They gave you those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Still, yeah, still. They'll probably range out. So we got 8 minutes, 8.5 minutes. See what they do. The CAD pairs have been weird lately too. I guess because of oil. All right, Euro USD. Probably gonna do the same thing. So we're playing Euro USD. Anybody play Euro USD? They're probably about to make the same move that GU gonna make. Probably the same move, and I think AU is too. AUD USD. Yeah, they're gonna make the same moves. This was not ready yet. It's gonna make the same moves though. Need that TDI to stick. Yeah, you need that TDI to stick. AUD is kind of iffy right now because they're playing against these other pairs. Let's see what USD JPY is doing. We're gonna be playing into a New York session, so. Got some divergence here. Equal tops. TDI's prices there. That's a good sign. They're ranging out. Market baseline is down, and this is showing not down at all, showing equal. So that market baseline is showing down. Price is showing below that market baseline. We're looking for a pretty quick dip. How quick is this dip for all you UJ traders? First TP 30. So total 140, 45 to that 4-hour equilibrium. Yep. It's a long way. Yep, long way. It could reach some good highs though. It's gotta wait. I mean, you don't have to wait too long. You can trade what you see. Trade what you see because FOMC is not till 2:30 p.m. Yep. FOMC is not until 2:30, so you got some time before these pairs start acting up. We'll be out of the market by then. But we can trade what we see. I wouldn't trade this yet. I wouldn't trade it yet. Let's see, 1 hour. What's 1 hour doing? All right, I would trade it in 20 minutes. See what they do. Can do it in 20 minutes. 15. Any interest on 15? Not just yet. Not just yet. Broke the water though. Broke the water. Not just yet though. AD cat looks like it's gonna take off on us, so we might be exiting that bad boy pretty soon. All right, let's set some of these up since they want to be static and not do much. I really wait for this pullback to happen. So we'll see. We're gonna get into here buy limit. We don't want to get into the middle of that candle. We do not want to get into the middle of that candle. All right. AUD USD. Alright, it's AUD USD here. Let that pull back 30 pips. We don't want to get into the middle of this candle. Entity CHF is activated. So activate and then pull back. So yeah, that's all it is. It's got some time. Going one of them days today. So let this pull back just a little further. Just a little further. Gold is still going. Euro USD, not gonna mess with it. I won't even set that up. Just the fact that they get news like crazy, and I mean, I'll put it out there. People do play it. I ain't gonna discriminate against it. I'll put my markup on there. Let's see what we got. Let me see what we can look over here. So Euro USD. Yeah, 3 candle rules out of there. Getting out of it. Let me look at it for a second. 3 candle rule in 15 minutes, definitely out of there. Let me look at cat in a second. Got some rejection happening. 3 candles and out of there. Rejected and hit stop loss. Shit, I'm just checking something. Hold on. Technically, I'm out of there. Yeah, I'm out of that trash. Yeah, I'm out of that cat. Out of that trash. Getting out of that trash. Make all that back. I ain't worried about that. Out of that trash. They're doing too much ranging. What was that? Euro USD, right? So let this pull back. All right. And let them pull back at least 40 pips. We don't want to get in the middle of this candle for one. And we don't want to get into the middle of this candle at all. So let them pull back a little bit. Let them take out some of these buyers and let us try to get up in here. If you're trading euro. So I'm gonna put that. That's what I'm looking at. Pull back at least 40 pips to take off. So they got, like I said, FOMC at 230. This can hit. This is gonna activate today. This thing's gonna activate today. Unless it just takes off. Unless it just takes off and it might not come back. But I'm looking for this to activate today. But yeah, exit that cat trash. Was it like 10 pips, something like that? If that, 10, 12 pips. Nothing crazy. Yeah, I'm out of there. I'm not staying in that. If I'm not profiting 3 candles, I'm out of there. Okay, what they talking about? All right, let's find 13 pips now. Right? Let's find 13 pips, right? We already getting it on gold. Gold gonna do some things today. GU should look good. AU looks good. That's the analysis on it. GJ, I'm still waiting for GJ to come up here. Still need GJ to come up here before I take the trade. Yeah, it's got 70. It's got to pull up more, another 50 to 60 pips for me to take it. Yeah, that 4 hour too strong. The 4 hour too strong, and that still has room to leave the volatility bands again. So I'm gonna wait on that. All right. What else we have? UJ, USD CAD. What's BL? I don't know what BL is. Oh, buy limit. Oh yeah, that's right. Appreciate it. I'm like, what's BL? All right, 1.09. There you go. There we go. I just finished the sauce camera video, so I'm getting there with the course. I'm almost there. Hopefully I'll be done this weekend. That's the goal, is be done this week, end of this weekend. Trying to launch that to y'all by like Monday, Tuesday latest. Trying to get the thing done. But I make sure we're good to go, so I can't rush it. My timeline for sure is before April 1st. Before April 1st, but I'll try and launch it to y'all like ASAP. But before April 1st, it will be done. EMA course will be done. Then I can work on institutional. That bad boy about to be busting. I got a little snippet. I got a little snippet yesterday. A little snippet of it. Got a little snippet yesterday. It just take too long. Institutional trading take forever. We'll be trading off the daily, man. EU trade off the daily. Well, appreciate it. Going good. Going good. Going well. Going well. Let's see if we can find some things. He's crying. He's crying every second. He hungry. He greedy. He greedy. All right, all J gonna move some way. All J should move somewhere, some way, right? So let's take it out. Check it out. Yeah, he greedy, man. Our boy greedy. Ooh, all J took off. Maybe we won't. Check the daily real fast. We got some supply up here. Yeah, we do. Yeah, we got some supply up here. We got what is called a 222. Hits to the top. 222. That's what's here. So that means that this area right here is key. This right here is key. Because it consolidated. So this is zone right here. Consolidation right there. We got consolidation right there. It consolidated right there. Consolidated here. But it made a high up here. So this right here is huge. It's a big zone to be consolidated in. This is off the daily too. It's off the daily. So this is huge because this can lead into a nasty nasty downtrend. Yeah, see, yeah, boom. So we got that there. So this supply zone right here is crucial on the daily. So this is daily. So this is actually legit because at the end of this week, see what it does, and if it rejects, look at this move. Look at this move. If it rejects, you already know where it's coming back to. My goodness, 230 pips. Yeah, it did. It trapped that trend line. Yep, it did. It tapped it and took off. Wow. I ain't played no game. So it's gonna be on my watch list for sure. For swings. I'm talking about 230 pips. I ain't letting that go to waste. Yeah, so that's a big deal. It's a big deal. It's even got a nice, yeah. They're all up here. So yeah, one more hit, it's gonna take off. Let that thing close today. Let it close today. Shoot, let that thing close. Don't get up in there talk about something. Let me get up in that cell because it's pulling. It's gonna pull back. The daily kills gonna wake. Nah, you wanna know that thing could take off and break. Now, if it break the supply zone for sure, if it break it, then yeah, I would take buys. Take buys unless it hits the super extremes. If it hits these super extremes on TDI, then don't take it. Right now, this thing is soaring. It's soaring. So that's AJ. So I'm just a little snippet on AJ. I don't see anything else. Let me see if I can find. What's that? UJ. I can mess with UJ. USD CAD. NZD USD. There we go. NZD USD. We're gonna try to see what's up with these USD pairs because they're gonna move today. NZD USD is doing the same thing that GU, EU, and AU are gonna do. They're all gonna move that way. How far is this A range? Let's see. We're gonna put it right at the bottom of that A range. But we gotta give ourselves a chance to win the trade. You know what I mean? We gotta give ourselves a chance with the news. Give us a chance. So. That's entity USD. And that's what I see on USD pairs, guys. That's what I see based off, what I know about inflation and what I know, how they move these last couple of years, trading inflation. Just that's how they move. But when you announce ahead of time that, what you expect traders to do? Sit and watch? You can't. Traders going to hop on it. They know the inflation going up, and you announced it 24 hours before. The market going to do what it do. The market makers is ready to take people out. They ready. They're ready to take them out. They ready to rock and roll, but use proper risk. That's all we're doing. Use proper risk. And my last one is gold. I'm not mess with the indices. I'm not messing with today. I'm not messing with oil. I'm only just gonna watch gold for that part. Gold's got a nasty pullback coming from the 4 hour, and it's just setting up. It's got a mean move coming. I don't know which way. I'm gonna say upside. That's my analysis to the upside. But from what I know about gold and inflation, the stick can go back 2,000 in a blink of an eye. One candle, this thing can go back 2,000 easy. But stop loss is my stop loss 1870 is the one I have for 1900. But right now it's 1903. That's the stop loss that I meant from 1919. I've been literally just scalping it up and down for the last couple hour or two. So it's gonna be one of them days. Don't be afraid to just sit in your hands and watch. Nothing wrong with learning. But looking at this right here, this was the impulse move up here, which it took off, and now it took back that liquidity, which is what we should have seen because we were so blindsided by buy that this impulse move was premature because the war happened and it just took off. Let's just do this. Let's just do it this way since we got some time before I get off. What we're looking at, because some of y'all play gold all day. I know a lot of people play gold. I trade gold all day long, so I'm throwing gold out there. But let me show you what it looks like so you don't get trapped. And then you can see well, if you lose the trade, you know why you lost the trade. It's FOMC. But also, you ain't got to worry about I shoulda, coulda, woulda. So they came up here. We always mark it like we did yesterday. I already had, well, that was yesterday, so we got some money off that TP1 hit. So congrats if you got that. We got a demand zone down here, so if it hits this demand zone, which it can hit down here. That's the scary part. That this thing is just take off, bow to the demand zone here, and smack this order block here. So we got supplies on here. It's rejecting this, but looking right here, this is what gold looks like. Consolidation, top and bottom. So we know it obviously wants to come back up here. So we have it there, all right. And then what they do, they dropped. Well, they dropped down there. It took off. Right here, we have a nasty consolidation area right here. This is consolidated right here. It's consolidation before they actually start to break out. So if you want to actually draw your zones, they're looking like this. On the supply and demand zones like this. They're coming into each area. You know, this is both supply and demand right here. So it's supply, that's demand from that area. But right now we're playing, this is the demand area. So this is the supply zone, this is the demand area. This is supply and this is demand right now too. Well, they came down here already. They already came down here. And they're just creating these movements. So they didn't hit this low yet. They got close to it though. They got close to it. But they didn't hit it though. So this is what gold's looking like right here. This is exactly what it's looking like. But we got this impulse move though. This premature move. So we have this move here. And we had that nasty move come up there. They come up here and we all got excited. We played it. We killed it, right? And then they did it again. They came back, they gapped. They opened gap, the war happened, and they did it again. They took off. They took off again on us, and we got excited. Well, we forgot all about what was happening over here. We forgot. I did. I know I did. I wasn't looking what was going on over here. I forgot. I didn't care about the past. I was worried about what's happening in the future. I was like 3,000 to the moon. And then what happened? It rejected. Well, we looked to our left on the daily, and it hit those highs. Look what it did. It hit the demand area. Well, duh. If it hit the demand area, what we think was going to happen, right? It's going to pull down. Wasn't thinking like that, right? I know nobody was. I wasn't even a seasoned traders weren't thinking like that. So, what did it do? It did 3 levels of movement. It came down. It did consolidation, level 1 breakout, consolidation, level 2 breakout, consolidation, level 3 breakout. Now guess what it's doing? Consolidation, level 1 breakout, consolidation, level 2, consolidation to try to come back up. Just sometimes you gotta look at the market and see what the heck it's doing. Sometimes we get excited and we just don't see what's happening. So that's what gold did. It's exactly what it did. It's exactly what it did. You know, so just sometimes you just gotta sit back and be like, man, that's the movement. But yeah, you always trade what you see though. Always trade what you see. Don't always try to go by the news, but trade what you see though. But yeah, it didn't drop yet, so we're gonna see what it does. I see a movement at least back to 2,000. So back to this, hit this demand area, crush it, and then work its way back up here. This demand area. So this demand area and this demand area. That's what I see on gold. That's what I see. Cause I don't see it dropping and coming back down here. I don't know. I don't see that happening. Not with all the news. The war is keeping it afloat. That's what all the commodities and all the metals. That's silver. Whether you play silver, copper, platinum, that's all of those. That's keeping it afloat. But right now, it's just ranging on us. Completely ranging on us. But GU's looking pretty good though, right? GU's looking pretty good. GU, AU, let's check them out real fast before we hop off. There goes GU. Good. We want that 50 pip move on GU. AU should be. AU probably took off on us. It's gonna leave us. It might leave us. It might leave us. We'll keep it there. Euro USD might leave us too. They might leave us, but we're gonna keep it there. I'd rather be safe than sorry on that. Tell you the truth. Rather be safe than sorry, honestly. NZD USD probably gonna do the same thing for us. Oh, there we go. We got buy stop for that one. We got buy stop for EU, right? Wasn't it Euro USD or was it NZD? Nope, it was NZD USD. Buy stop. You let that one pull us in there. We can at least take off with this one. These other ones, AU and EU, I kind of a little iffy on those because AU runs with gold, and sometimes gold likes to drop and then take off, you know. So I expect all the Australian pairs to do the same thing. When it does that, they kind of move together. That's all I have right now. Yeah, USD JPY I'm not gonna mess with. USD CHF I'm gonna wait. USD JPY actually was the 20-minute we were waiting on for 4 hour, or for the 1 hour. Yeah, so the 1 hour, this could be a good move. There's an advanced entry right now, but this could be a good move. Let's see. So 51 minutes. You can watch that. This candle closes over. All right. This candle closing over, you should have a good move. So let's check the 15-minute. Yeah, that 1 hour closes over, you should have a pretty good move. You should have a nasty move. But this candle has to close 6 minutes. Yeah, 1 hour. So give it an hour. Because if this could break the A range, you have a solid move. They haven't broken any of these highs or lows yet, so they're trying to figure out if they're gonna make a new high or new low. So they ranged out and they hung these traders. So now they're trying to see if they're gonna make a new high or new low today. So what they're gonna do is they trapped them, pre-trap, and they're gonna come down and they're gonna hit that smart money order block right there, which is nice, which is our 200, 25 pips. We don't need all that order block stuff on here. We already got it. See what I'm saying? Market makers matrix, we in there. But we want this to close though, so we want this to actually close. So if you can get in after this closes, the real move early. But the 1 hour is solid. The thing closes in an hour. This is gonna be a solid move to the down. First TP is to that aqua. First TP is to the aqua. What's that? 40 pips, 22. So to the actual block, it's gonna be 40. Yeah, it's a 40 pip move though. 40 pip move. If it comes down here, it is white line. That's the 4 hour aqua, which is far away, and I can see that happening. That's a long way down. This thing is due for a pullback. Look at this. This thing is due for a pullback. Look at this thing. Jeez. Yeah, this thing is due for a pullback. Shark fin out, shark fin in, power 50. Here you go. Power 50 on UJ. I already have it marked up purple right there. Power 50 is already marked up. Power 50. I just been waiting for it to place. It ain't happening yet, but it's happening now. 300 pips. So there you go. UJ. I was hoping that GJ did it, but it didn't do it yet. So 5 minutes. So 15-minute. Wait for it to close. Hop on in there if you want to. It's a counter trend trade. Make sure you play it towards the EMAs and you have your stop loss above that high. If you come off the 1 hour, wait for it to close in 50 minutes. Let it close and then take your entry. 4 hour. I mean, by the time you get to 4 hours, it's gonna pull back. So the 4 hour will probably be like right down here. The 4 hour, if it closes, if you get all those entries and it pulls back, you're looking for the 4 hour to like have right there, and then it's gonna pull back. By then, you'd have hit your TPs by then, and then you got a better entry on the 4 hour after that, after you hit your TPs. So yeah, be alright, be all right. Alright, that's all I have for you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this session. I'm going to hop off, look at this market another hour or two and see what they're doing with the New York session, and expect some. I might throw some silver in there today. But tonight we got book club, so hop on. Let's talk about it. It was some pretty good chapters, so it should be fun. Well, our next meeting we'll be done with that book, and then we'll take a break, and then we'll start 10 Pillars of Wealth. We'll knock that one out. 10 Pillars of Wealth is pretty cool. Good money management. Other than that, I'll see you guys. Stay blessed. Enjoy. Take some profits on GU. We busting on GU. We good on GU. Looking good. Good on gold right now. So everything's looking good. So let's also take your money as you see it. So, just FOMC comes out. Don't try to play those breakouts. Don't play those breakouts. If you see it happen, wait for it to exhaust, and then we'll catch an A-range trade. But let them break. And if you do trade your pair, be in and out. Like, if you see the breakout happening, a good way to check this out today, if you really want to trade FOMC, you just like, you know what, I'm gonna trade anyway, and you know your risk, trade off this TDI. Whatever that TDI is doing, you do. This is what's gonna tell you. That's how you're gonna save your account. So trade off TDI. That TDI breaks, you break with it. All right. Don't look at them candles. Look at that TDI. If you on a 15-minute and you see this thing breaks, all right, how it's breaking now, you break with it. All right. You break with it. If you see it break back up, you exit that bad boy. So don't take anything. Trade off that TDI today. Strictly off it. Don't even look at them candles. They're gonna spike and put you on all types of drawdown and make you emotional. Make you start trying to close your trades. Just don't over leverage. Proper risk management. And when you see this thing breaking up and down charts, and the market baseline goes up and down, and you see your exits, you start using them. That's how you play the news. So don't be afraid to play FOMC if you want to trade it. But trade off that TDI though. It's gonna save your account. Other than that, enjoy the day. I'll see y'all tonight. And we are looking good on these pairs. Let's see GU. We'll see if we can get that 150 pip move on GU today.